What's going on, everybody? It is wet and it is cold, but I had a flat tire on one of my dumpsters. Had to replace the tire because I had a hole in the sidewall. I have it off right now, as you can see, and I'm gonna give you try to give you as best I can a review on this Specstar 4-in-1 electric jack. Has an inflator pump, impact wrench, and LED light. So first thing I need to do is move the truck closer to the dumpster because this runs off of your cigarette lighter. I have an extension here, so it reaches all the way. One of the best things I bought was this. So let's get the truck moved, and then we'll go over the equipment. So I bought this a couple of months ago on Amazon. I don't remember what I paid for it right now. I do have a jack that the truck came with that I have used before I have this, but I got tired of using that. It's probably more laziness than anything else, to be honest with you. But I bought this. This is where I plug this cigarette lighter, right? Some directions. So I guess you could connect it straight to your battery, which I have not done, and then plug it into here. Comes with these two size sockets, right? For my trailer, this one fits perfect. I should have done a video when I took off the tire. I didn't think about it. Emergency thing to break a window and cut your seatbelt in case, I guess, you get into the water or something, fire. Hopefully I'll never need that, because even if I do, it's all the way under this back seat. This is the impact wrench, which plug in right there. Surprisingly worked very well. I was actually surprised how well all of this stuff worked. And then here is the jack, which has the light. It has tire pressure because it also blows up your tire. This little compartment here, which is kind of weird to me, but all it does is hold this little thing to plug it into the cigarette lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and take these bolts. I'm going to put the tire, which I have right there. I'm going to put that tire on, hand screw these bolts on, and then I'll show you how this stuff works. All right, so as per usual, I wasn't thinking. I told you that I was going to put the tire on and then check in with you with a jack, but I can't put the tire on without jacking it up. So, well, just have to get my ass wet. So, first thing it tells you to do on the directions is to lift this as high as you can until it touches the bottom of the car or whatever you're doing. I don't think it reaches that high to the trailer. Yeah, no. So, which is fine. So I plugged it into the cigarette lighter, the extension there. Then I plugged this into the extension. So, see if I remember how to do this. This turns the jack on, and then U for up, D for down. Push up. All right, maybe that's not it. Well, maybe something's not plugged in right. Oh, there we go. It wasn't. All right. So this goes U for up, and then we push this one down, if I remember right. There we go. Make sure that been adjusted right. And it lifts up the trailer with no problem. These trailers aren't light. I have not tried it on my car or my truck, but I have to assume it's going to work fine because the weight limits that It says it has. My car or truck fits within that. So hopefully one day I'll never have to try it on my car or truck. But if I do, I got it. It's going up. Stop it here, and I'm gonna see if this fits. All right, so I put the tire on, it's still jacked up. I've hand screwed these on, right? Now we're gonna use the impact. So if I have a complaint I can make about this setup, is I don't like this male-female thing. It just seems a little bit flimsy to me, or cheap, and I have to be really careful, or I could bend one of these holes while I'm trying to put in the other piece, and it could damage it. That, and I wish this cord from the jack was longer. It's just as far as it goes. So now for me to reconnect, it's a little bit of a pain because this doesn't pull out any farther. Those will be the only two complaints I have so far with this since I've been using it. But like I said, whoops, sorry about that. So like I said, here's the impact wrench. Lefty loosey, tighty righty, right? Tight, loose, tight, loose. They even label it for you. So, sorry, I'm trying to use my hand and all at the same time. All right, so get this on here, right? There we go. Obviously, we're gonna hit T for tighten. And then once I tighten these up a little bit, I'll lower the jack. I'll plug the jack back in, lower this down, and then tighten these more. But let's start with this one. So it does that, which was weird, but it works well. It speeds up, and then all of a sudden, it impacts. It tightens it. I've never used an impact wrench. Don't know anything about them. Maybe that's normal. Maybe that's how they operate. I haven't the slightest idea. But it works. I believe I got them all. So those are on. I'm gonna lower it now. And I can't do it while I have you guys. I can't plug this in because I need two hands to do it. But all right, so see, I pulled it out. Now I gotta hold on to the other piece with the hand that's holding the phone and plug this in, and then we'll go ahead and lower it and see how it goes. All right, it is plugged in. Make sure my feet are clear of the tire in case something happens. We're gonna push D for down. Make sure. Shit. Is that gonna clear the tire? Oh yeah, we're good, okay. I was scared it was gonna fall on top of that. So once it goes all the way down, it'll stop. Then I can screw the rest of that in. All right, let's stop it now. I mean, that's all there is to it. Like I say, it has a thing to pump up the tires, which that would be on this side. Air, the hose is inside here. It's got the light. Here's a light, LED light. Pretty cool little thing, man. Let me re-plug in the impact wrench. All right, impact wrench is back on. See if these are tight. And kind of the way I tell is on these sockets, there's some engraved writing on them. And I'm just watching the socket when I do this to see if it stops turning. Yep, that one stopped. That one's good. And what I'll do is probably in a couple of days, because I'm delivering this dumpster tomorrow. Once I pick it up on Thursday, I'll check these again, right? Just to make sure it didn't come loose or anything like that. Make sure this tightened it. See? Now I forgot which ones I did. So I'll check them all. And yes, I'm aware that there's one missing right there. I'm aware of that. So, I mean, that's it, man. It went, hold on. It worked well. So much easier than trying to get a regular jack it up and then use a manual thing to take off all the lugs. I mean, they feel like they're on there really tight. So I hope that if you're thinking about getting it, I can tell you, like I said, I've had it a few months. This is the first time I've used it, and it worked perfect. It helped me out a lot. If you have a pickup truck, I mean, obviously if you have a car, you can just throw it in a trunk. But if you have a pickup truck, I fold up the seat. It fits under there perfect. The seat goes down perfect. It even comes with a set of white gloves, which I have my own gloves, so I don't use it, but they're there. I do recommend it. It seems like a really good product that's working well. I read the reviews on Amazon, and that's why I bought it, but I was still skeptical. But yeah, man, it works. So if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I'll answer whatever I can answer, or do a video on something else with it if you need me to. But hope you enjoyed it. Hope this helped you make a decision.